how do we help people move through the loss, even as the culture is shifting us towards something that will be, we are in every way hopeful, better than what we had. So yes, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you kind of have the last word.
Yeah, well, I guess actually a point that you made about how the, grief about change is, I think that's where a lot of the resistance to even believing in climate change comes from. And it's that feeling of, I don't want my world to change. And so I'm going to say it's not. So I think that's a really important point, is that a lot of that resistance just comes to that human level of, I don't want my life to change because that's hard. So I think work in that area is probably potentially some of the most effective in terms of finding solutions to dealing with these changes. I think one other thing that does really give me hope, and some people have kind of talked about this a little bit, and that is that, in other parts of the world, they have really high quality of life and they use way fewer resources. And I think that that's, I just think that that's great, but like, it's not that we have to go back to burning wood, which, I mean, we probably don't even have the forest to support the energy needs that we would need to burn to support our world's population. I don't really want to go back to that world. I enjoy that I have air conditioning on a 100-degree day. But we can do that on lower emissions, and it's already happening in other places in other parts of the world. So I think it's, there are solutions. The time to act was 30 years ago, but the next best time to act is now, in implementing them. And so I think that, it's just nice to know that we're not waiting for technology. There are low carbon solutions right now. I think that's kind of the other thing that gives me hope.